Welcome to the installation guide for the Arnott Front Shock for the Buick Lucerne F55 with MagneRide and the Cadillac DTS F55 with Sport Suspension and MagneRide. This video will walk you through the steps to ensure a smooth and safe installation process for your vehicle's suspension system. Let's get started. Before starting, ensure you have the necessary safety measures in place, which can be found in the vehicle owner's manual. Lift and immobilize the vehicle properly and isolate any stored energy to prevent injuries or damage. Raise the vehicle and remove the front wheel to expose the front coil strut. Now unbolt the two side brackets from the strut. Disconnect the coil sensor from the back of the strut and remove the three top nuts from the strut. Now loosen and remove the bottom mounting bolts from the strut. Tapping the bolts with a hammer may assist in the ease of removal. Then remove the shock from the vehicle. The removal is now complete. Use a spring compressor tool for the following coil strut disassembly steps. First, remove the lock nut from the top of the strut and also remove the washer. Also, remove the top mount nut and rubber isolator. Now loosen the tension on the spring and remove it from the coil press. Remove the dust cover and spring isolator to complete the coil strut disassembly. Make sure to tighten all nuts and bolts to the manufacturer's specifications during the coil strut assembly process. Add the new strut to the spring compressor and remove the lock nut to be used later. Install the spring isolator from the previous strut and align the rubber points with the respective holes on the strut base. Also, install the dust cover from the previous strut. Next, add the coil spring and align it with the notch on the spring isolator. Now, compress the coil and add the rubber isolator. Install the top mount and align it as shown here. Also, install the washer and the lock nut. Then tighten the lock nut to the manufacturer's specifications. Now finish the assembly by carefully loosening the tension on the spring and releasing the coil press. Then recheck alignment once the coil press has been released. Install the new Arnott Front Shock in the reverse order of removal. Tighten all nuts and bolts to the vehicle manufacturer's specifications to ensure a secure and proper fit. Be sure to reconnect the coil sensor. It may look slightly different than the original depicted here. Thank you for following our guide on installing a new Arnott Front Shock. Proper installation ensures the longevity and performance of your vehicle's suspension system. Stay safe and happy repairing,